The year 2025 is the final year of purification. We are at the equator, and in just 6 months, the mass disappearance of people from the planet will begin. A terrifying truth has been revealed to me. Every person is born to become a god. But 90% of Earth's population have chosen to become soulless biorobots, serving as food for cosmic parasites. And women have renounced their true primordial magical power of creation and are increasingly experiencing physical ailments. If you feel a response in your body, you have the most powerful opportunity to activate, using the breathing technique of the ancient magicians passed down to me by the keepers of time in this video, cleansing and awakening your power in the remaining 180 days. But first, let me say something important. A human being is created for one purpose, only to become equal to the Creator. Not a servant, not a slave of God, but God. All the experience of the Creator of the universe is encoded in our genes, but this potential is blocked. Instead of immortality, you are given a miserable 70 or 80 years. And that's in the best case. Instead of superpower stillness and weakness, instead of the creation of the solar life of slave labor for pennies. Do you know what the Holy Trinity really is? It's not an abstraction from dusty old books. The Father is the creation of all that exists, pure consciousness. The Mother is the Mother of God, the creative energy of the universe. We, you and I, are the third-part children of the gods in the process of growing up. Yes, you heard that right. You are literally a part of God, a drop of the ocean that contains the entire ocean. But the parasitic system made you forget this, convincing you that you are a servant of God, that you are a sinner, that you are unworthy. Since the early 2000s, a great transition has been underway. For 25 years now, humanity has been in the midst of a harsh division between those who will awaken and those who will disappear forever. Parasitic civilizations, reptiloids, insectoids, and grace seized the earth thousands of years ago. They turned the planet into a farm for producing negative energy. They want only one thing from you, your pain, your fear of death, poverty, and loneliness. That is their breakfast. Anger, envy, and resentment. That is their lunch. Depression and despair. That is their dinner. Blood spilled in countless wars is their delicacy. The energy released during agonizing death is their drug. Every war on this planet is not a political conflict, but a mass sacrifice. Every terrorist attack is orchestrated to harvest the energy of terror. Every pandemic is created to generate fear of death. They choose the most powerful energetic days when there is a high chance to tip the balance, and also broadcast disasters, murders, and diseases on the news 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Look at the news. This is not information, it's milking. You are milked like cows, only instead of milk, it's your emotions. The mass media is a real milking machine. And social networks are amplifiers of negativity. Horror movies are stimulants for producing fear. 90% of people still choose to live on Earth, as if in a concentration camp disguised as civilization. So how should you properly respond to negativity? Saw news about a tragedy? Don't watch the details. If you feel the urge to suffer, switch to love. Want to help? Send the person love and light, not tears. For example, the Titanic is sinking. Panic, screams, death. But the musicians are playing a waltz. Yes, they are not denying the tragedy. They are raising the vibrations, giving people a chance to live in light, not in horror. If you can't change the situation, don't waste your energy. Pray, meditate, create, take concrete actions to change the situation. But don't feed the beast with your pain. And now I will reveal to you a secret for which people were burnt at the stake in the Middle Ages. Every woman on this earth possesses a secret organ of creation. It is not physical. It is a quantum generator that creates the material world around her. Every woman is literally a goddess who can create reality for her entire family. If a woman is depressed, the whole family gets sick. If a woman is afraid, everything falls apart. Her husband's business collapses, and relationships in the family break down. If a woman does not love herself, her children are unhappy. If a woman blossoms, everyone around her thrives. A man can build an empire, but without feminine energy, that empire will collapse in just one day. Do you remember the great men of history? Behind each one stood a woman who created the space for that success. For example, a couple comes to see me. The husband complains. 5 years ago, the business collapsed. There were debts, loans. I ask the wife, what happened in your family 5 years ago? She blushes. It turns out her husband cheated on her, and she was hurt. She stopped supporting him energetically, and his world simply collapsed before his eyes. A woman can live and even reproduce without a man. A man without feminine energy is a walking corpse. Monk hermits meditate for decades in the mountains. But what do they create? Nothing. Without feminine energy, there is no creation, only mental chewing gum. What do all sects demand? Not spirituality, but slavish submission. You are called a servant of God, even though the true Creator made you as His children, as His heirs, not as slaves. The liturgy is a ritual murder of saints, which is repeated over and over again. You come to watch an execution and call it a holy sacrament. At the foundation of every sect's temple, there are parts of dead body holy relics. This is pure necromancy. On the altar, in a special reliquary, there are also pieces of corpses. You pray in a cemetery and wonder why your life doesn't get better. Temples are deliberately built on places of power, intercepting the earth's energy. And instead of receiving power directly from the planet as it used to be about 1,000 years ago, you go to intermediaries, vampires. Jesus taught, you are gods. The church teaches, you are slaves. Jesus spoke of a loving father, while the church speaks of a punishing master. Trace this substitution for yourself. Every person is born a mage. Magic is your natural state, but your abilities are blocked from childhood through fears, prohibitions, and so-called education. The church, through the Inquisition, destroyed millions of people. These were people healers, psychics, seers, gifted individuals. The pyres burned in Europe for 300 years. The genetically gifted were eradicated at the root. During my journey around the world, I came across a real study of people with abilities, which revealed that people with paranormal powers have retained a certain wild gene. The rest, however, have a mutated gene in its place. People were intimidated, and they chose to be ordinary in order to preserve the lives of their lineage. But I will reveal to you the simplest way to regain your power. This is magical breathing. Ordinary people breathe only with the upper part of their lungs and receive just 5% of prana. But when you breathe with your belly, using your full diaphragm, it gives you 100% energy. This energy fills you and begins to awaken your power. So I am now giving you an important technique for awakening your power, absolutely free and available to anyone. Take a deep breath with your belly for a count of 7. Then hold your breath for a count of 7, and then exhale for a count of 7. Again, hold for 7 counts. Do this every day, 7 breathing cycles. Both the breath holds and the breathing itself are done for a count of 7. And after just a week, you will feel energy awakening in your palms, and your abilities to see and sense will begin to unfold. You start having more and more prophetic dreams. Your connection with your higher self is restored, your body heals, and all regenerative processes speed up. You begin to anticipate other people's thoughts, and your telepathy is activated. Did you know that opera singers live to be 90 or even 100 years old precisely because they breathe correctly? They are unconscious magicians who use the power of breath. We are now in the middle of 2025, which has officially been named the year of cleansing. And this is no coincidence. Cosmic energies have reached a critical point. This is a powerful opportunity to cleanse yourself of negative influences. What is negativity? It is not a punishment. Modern people are a hybrid of angel and demon. Positive and negative energies flow in your blood. The angelic part of you creates, builds, heals, loves, forgives, blesses, and evolves toward divinity. The demonic part destroys, kills, maims, hates, seeks revenge, and curses, degrading to an animalistic state. Negative emotions are demonic implants. Anger is a demon of destruction, residing in the liver. Envy is the parasite of comparison, gnawing at the heart. Resentment is the worm of the past, eating away at the mind. Fear is the vampire of the future, drinking your blood. Greed is a hungry ghost that devours the soul. Each negative emotion is like a separate entity that feeds on you. You carry within yourself a whole zoo of your own, and sometimes even other people's parasites. This is also how things like curses, the evil eye, and hexes are formed. It happens in these interactions between people, filled with negative emotions. The main secret of transition is to learn to love yourself. But 99% of people misunderstand this. Loving yourself is not about indulging in consumerism. Consumerism is a prison for the soul. Pandering to your ego is the parasite's program. Indulging your base desires are the hooks of the system. To love yourself is to love God within yourself. Imagine that you are a golden pipe through which the Creator pours love into the world. But if you hate yourself, your pipe is clogged with filth and love cannot flow. You die of thirst while standing next to the source. Practice for activating self-love. Place your right hand on your heart. Say, I love God within me. And now feel the warmth in your chest. I am activating the energy of divine love within you. Say, I am the love of the Creator. Feel the expansion of light. A separate piece of advice for women, you say, I can't love myself. Love your inner goddess, the one who creates reality. And as soon as you accept your divine feminine nature, men will start being drawn to you. Your financial channel will be activated and your children will flourish. And one last warning, the year 2025 is already at its peak. Time is running out at cosmic speed. The hourglass of humanity is almost empty. Those who rule the world from the shadows are in a panic. Their millennia-old power is collapsing. They see a new world already growing, like a sprout breaking through asphalt. In half a year, it will become strong enough to sweep away the old system. The dying matrix's final convulsions. New pandemics to generate fear, wars to collect blood, economic crises to sow despair, natural disasters created with climate weapons. But this is agony. The beast is mortally wounded. You have a choice right now, cling to the old world and sink with the sinking ship, or let go of everything, wake up, remember who you are, and soar. This is happening right now. 180 days, 4,320 hours, 259,200 minutes. With every heartbeat, you are either moving closer to divinity or slipping into oblivion. What will you choose? Friends, I feel your anxiety. And I'm saying all this not to frighten you. You're wondering how to make it in time, where to start, and where to find the strength. I have gathered all the answers from the Keepers of Time, and I'm ready to share them with you in a 3-day channeling marathon. Unlock your superpowers in 3 steps and change your life. Day 1, cleansing diagnostics. You will learn to see and remove ancestral curses, hexes, the evil eye, love spells, energy parasites, money and love blocks, and karmic knots. You will cleanse everything, even if the source of negativity is your loved ones. Day 2, activation of your divine essence. We will reveal and activate your true mission on earth, the purpose of your soul, your dormant superpowers, open a direct channel of communication with the Creator, and activate your healing hands. Some of you may even have prophetic dreams. You will remember who you truly are. Day 3, materialization of power. You will receive powerful tools for attracting abundance, creating magnetism, achieving success, and manifesting your desires. I will explain how you can become a recognized master, how to serve the light, and receive worthy rewards for it. Powerful bonuses await those who complete all 3 days of the marathon. I will give you a personal protection practice for 72 hours against any kind of negativity, activate your money channel, and grant you a seal of power to enhance your personal charisma. Are you ready to walk a path in 3 days that takes others a lifetime? Ancient mysteries, secret knowledge of priests, the secrets of Ascended Masters, all of this I will share with you. Attention, the number of spots is limited. There is an energetic capacity to the space. Follow the link right now. The link is in the description of this video and in the first comment. Become a creator and shape reality in the new world. Remember, the year 2025 is a year of cleansing. This is not the last chance, but don't miss it. Love yourself, love God within you, love one another. The time has come and the choice is yours.